waiting in the wings, a man about to fight for his political life. Deep breath and into the limelight. All week, critical Conservatives have been moaning, whispering he wasn't up to the job. No flair, no style. So this had to be some performance. He told them he'd turned the party around, given them real policies, and he had a mission.
We must destroy this double-dealing, deceitful, incompetent, shallow, inefficient, ineffective, corrupt, mendacious, fraudulent, shameful, lying government once and for all.
Only 3 minutes into the speech, and that was his third standing ovation. Then a direct message to the plotters.
And to those who doubt and those who deliberate, I say this. Don't work for Tony Blair. Get on board or get out of the way, for we have work to do. Minister, I say this. The quiet man is here to stay, and he's turning up the volume.
In fact, while this week has been marked by an almost over-the-top aggression by Mr Duncan Smith, it was toned down a touch today, but the message stayed brutal. He said the treatment of Dr Kelly was shameful, and the Prime Minister said he had nothing to do with it.
That was a lie. Tony Blair chaired those meetings that made those fatal decisions. He is responsible. He should do the decent thing, and he should resign.
To accuse the Prime Minister of lying is strong meat indeed, and a jibe at the Lib Dems leader by the way of taxes also cut through the normal rules of political engagement.
Charlie Kennedy wants to raise them even further. Except, of course, on wines and spirits.
Many of the old favourites were there as well. He promised to campaign for a referendum on the new EU constitution.
I will fight, fight, fight and fight again to save the country that I love.
The ever so frequent standing ovation seemed to be led by party officials sitting close to the leader. They then rippled out through the rest of the hall. Some grew weary of all that standing up and down, 17 times during the speech. Mr Duncan Smith mocked Mr Blair's style and his own troubles.
Over the last few days, many of you have come up to me and said, "Oh, I bet your job's tough." Of course I say, no. All right, I admit, actually it really is tough.
But he had to be tough, he said, on behalf of the people. He had heard their anger.
Anger about the children in their street mugged on the way home from school. Anger about the child, her hope destroyed by drugs. Anger for the mother in agony because her operation has been cancelled again.
For a right-winger, this was a speech with a distinctly one-nation tinge. He would bring hope to all the people of Britain.
To fight for them, to be strong for them, to be here for them, and together to win for them.
This was not a great historic speech, but it was his best yet. I've never witnessed a leader speech so peppered with standing ovations. Indeed, I'm pretty sure there's never been one. But much will actually depend on the sober judgment of MPs, the media, and most important of all, opinion polls. Mark Mardell, BBC News, Blackpool.